You applied Russian government scholarship on this link educationinrussia.com, then you will probably face a lot of problems related to your documents and particularly research proposal if you're applying for a master's or a PhD. Mine is already verified because I followed all the steps and uploaded my documents, but it was returned. Don't worry, today is the last date, but I'm talking about those who already applied this scholarship, but sooner or later on this verification stages, they're going to get their application back returned to the personal account for the format related issues or some other issues. So in this video, I'll be explaining everything about designing a research proposal according to the format. This is so stupid that the Scholarship Council is not providing the clear instructions. So in my case, if I go to my application, you need to go to selection test here or my request and go to your application, click on your attaching documents, and here you will get a notification if there is anything wrong. And most probably the problem area is here. Abstract in Russian or in English, scan copy of original document. This abstract or essay or research proposal, it's a research proposal. So don't, confuse yourself about different names. Here you need to upload a research proposal. And remember, this should be in DOC. I'm going to explain everything in the Word file. You may get your application returned with this kind of errors. They will say like you have comments from RZU about your document, and that will be your research proposal. Or similar like this one. And here is the website actually. Here you need to go, scroll all the way down, and you will find all the requirements related to your documents. And I'm talking about PhD research proposal. So for the research proposal, you need to download this document. After downloading, just double click and open this one, and here you will find all the requirements related to your research proposal. Read it carefully. And I'm going to talk particularly about this topic here, number 4. And here is the line written that you need to upload the document in DOC, document, MS Word file, rather than PDF. That's not a problem, but we are also going to talk about some other formats, but this is about your own topic and other things. So you can read it carefully, take a screenshot, or just directly go to the link, this one, and download. I will place this link in the description as well. So now, how to design this one? First of all, create your Word documents, and here will be your research proposal. Here I have written a rough research proposal, and I'll explain step by step how you can make this research proposal according to the format. First will be your research proposal. Of course, the title. Here you can place a line if you want. Then you can write this one. You can also write your name or whatever other information is required. Then it will be the title of your research and then abstract. This is your first page. But before going to these stages, you need to have a setting in Microsoft Word, because whenever you go to requirement, you see that everything is in centimeters. They are not asking for centimeters. So the one way is to just copy this and go to ChatGPT and convert it into inches, because most of the Microsoft files are in inches. You can convert it here, or simply open your research proposal, go to Word, Preferences, go to General, and here you can choose the dimension from inches to centimeters so that you can easily, set the margin and other things. So first of all is your abstract title and heading. Then it's like table of content. For now, I can simply hold this one and delete. No need of that one. All right, the first page is done. Then we will have table of content here. I will describe step by step how you can do that. But first of all, need to go to margin. And you can do it later as well. Go to margin, custom margin. Here you need to set all these values shown in the PDF there. The top one is 2 centimeter. This one you can adjust according to the description given there. And that is here in this paragraph. You need to go to margin, custom margin, and set these value as it's written here, margin 3 centimeters from the left edge, and here is the left, it is set 3 centimeter. 1.5 centimeter from the right edge, and right is 1.5 centimeter. Top and bottom of the sheet is 2 centimeter. Top and bottom is here 2 centimeter. And then you need to click on OK and ignore. It's alright. Now we are all set, and we have the first page, then the second page, and all this description. You need to have introduction, research question, primary question and secondary question, then hypothesis, and then primary hypothesis, and then supporting hypothesis. Under literature review, there are a lot of headings, as you can see here, 7. And then you will have number 6, conceptual framework or theoretical framework. Then you will have research methodology, then conclusion, and then references. In that document, they mentioned that at least 3 to 5 references should be from Russian scholars. I don't know why, but that's the requirement. All right. Now we're gonna set it one by one. Number 1 is our introduction. What you need to do, just click on home button and make it a heading like that, because this is a main heading. Then you have research question. This is a heading 1. This is heading 2. This is also related to question. This is also heading 2. Hypothesis is next heading, heading 1. You can also make them bold like that. Command B with the bold. Now this is a subheading like that, and Command B. Keep doing, repeating it. Our literature review will be heading 1 and it's bold. Heading 2, bold. Now this one is heading 3 because this is the subheading of this one. This is also heading 3 because this is the subheading of energy impact 4.6. I didn't mention this heading, so this one will be heading 1. This will be heading 2. This one will be heading 2 again. And then we move back to heading 1. Then this is also heading 1, this one 2, this one 2. And last one is your references. Alright, we have given all the headings and subheadings. Now it's time to create the reference. You can also make this one as a heading. It's a heading 1 on page number 1, right? So stay here on the second page and you can press Command Enter to bring it to the next page and click on this second page. Now you need to go to References and click on the drop down list in Table of Content. Here you can choose any table of content you like. I like this one. And boom, here we go. According to these headings and subheadings, we already got all the headings and subheadings in table of content. Now you see the number is showing like page number is different. Yeah, we have, because this is not a research proposal like completely written, but this is an example. Alright, now it's time to organize the margin. Go to your home tab again, click on this drop down arrow, go to line and spacing. Here you need to choose 0 before and 0 after. Need to choose 1.5 and hit OK. That's the requirement. It is written there on the document. For that, you just need to select all of them by Command A. Then need to press Command J to justify. It's already justified. Then you need to go to choose the font. Here is Times New Roman. And the font size for everything is 14. If I click on anywhere, you will see that it's Times New Roman and 14 font size, and it is justified. Once you have everything written here, and your research proposal is done. Because I don't have data in these menus, because I have written instructions, you can follow these instructions and read carefully. Once you are done with all these options, then make this reference to the next page. If you want to do any updates in the future, then simply click on this drop-down list, go to Update Table and update entire table. In this way, if you made any changes, it will be updated automatically. They have huge margin at the left side because maybe they want to punch this document somewhere, but this is how you can create a good research proposal according to the format given there. And you can also manually edit this reference page. If there is anything wrong, just simply click, and now with the arrow keys you can move around and change any number or anything if you want to. For example, this is not number 1 page, or this is not the abstract, this is intro. You can make it an intro like that. And once you click outside, it will be like that. If there is any number written wrong, you can always go there and check. If you want to simply click on any menu, it will help to navigate the examiner. If the examiner directly wants to go to conclusion, he will just click on conclusion and it will be directly to the conclusion. This is why table of content is so much important. For example, I want to go to references. I will click on reference and it will bring me to the references wherever I have the references. So this is how you can design this research proposal according to the requirements. One important thing you need to have is here in the proposal. Once you submit everything and make the exact format, then you need to go to this section and read. The abstract is attached in DOC file format. If I show you here, it is a DOC. Don't make a PDF because they need DOC. So follow the instructions and don't withdraw your application. Once you get a comment like this one or similar to this one, then you will be allowed to update this information there in your account, because you will get a comment here. Then simply need to go to your application and there will be a cross button here. Remove that document and upload the new document there. So it's okay if the deadline is over. It's gonna be fine because you submitted according to the deadline. And now the review procedure has been started. Now your application is under review, and once they find anything not according to the format, they will return the application, and then you just need to remove any kind of format or other errors or fulfill the requirements and submit again. So date doesn't matter anymore if you already submitted. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you think this is valuable, then hit that subscribe button. And if you want to join my WhatsApp group, then the link is in the description. You can join, and in the group we talk about these kind of scholarships. There are a lot of members. I'll see you in the next one, and stay awesome. Bye bye.